Thank you for joining us once again. We have a very interesting topic that has been on the mind of a lot of young ladies and a lot of young men. This segment is entitled Finances and Relationships. So we want to invite you into our conversation. I'm your host, Erica Long, and we have a new addition to Detroit Hood News. Her name is Ms. Tico Lynn. Welcome.
Well, thank you, Erica. It's so good to be here, and what a special topic we're going to have.
Oh, definitely.
Ooh, we're going to have some fun.
Definitely. So what do you think from your perspective? You're a black female, okay? You know, exactly. Last time I noticed. That's all right.
All right.
All right.
Need a tan, but it's okay.
No, you don't. You look beautiful. But anyway, basically, this question has been on the minds of a lot of young men, as well as older men and young women and older women as well. And that is basically, how does a man really deal with can they really deal with a strong black woman? They actually do say that, you know, I want a strong black woman in my life, you know. Yes. And okay, well, that's great. But when it comes to finances, it's kind of like a different subject. So I want you to kind of like expound on that topic a little bit more from your perspective.
It is something to expound on, because the way the black men they have an idea of how they want their black women to be. They want them to be independent, but at the same time they don't.
Absolutely.
They tell you we want a lady outside, but we want something else behind closed doors. Now, as far as money is concerned, the way our race, we depended on black men to provide. Yep. Provide, period. Yep. Any man.
Yep. Things
have changed.
Absolutely, yep.
And they've changed for the better for us. Well, the reason why it changed is because we were always left, if the man decided to go somewhere else, leave the woman, she was left with children, and left with nothing. I mean, literally had to find 2 jobs, 3 jobs to support the family, and everything like that. Right. So black women have transferred into this super woman.
Yeah, I agree.
and they're doing for themselves. They've become very independent, and men do have a problem with it, even though they say they don't.
Yes.
They say, I don't have a problem. It's cool. It's cool. Yes. It's all right.
Even the men that are like financially secure, right? Well, within themselves and highly confident, when they meet someone that's their equal, it still leaves a lot of insecurities there, you know?
And I think the insecurity is because they feel that they still have to do more. Even if they're on the same level, they still feel that they have to do more. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody should be ambitious.
I disagree with you on that one.
Really?
I do.
Why?
Only because you say they feel they have to do more. Actually, they're lazy.
They feel
they're lazy.
That's another topic. It's called gold diggers.
Right, exactly.
Men and women. But that's another topic. We could talk about that.
Right,
we'll have fun with that. But what we're talking about right now is they feel that they have to do more. Even though they may feel overwhelmed. And that's probably why they end up being lazy or whatever like that. But because they're overwhelmed, that the woman doesn't really need them for money. They don't need them financially dependent. They have their own job, their own car, their own house.
Absolutely.
So what in the world do we need the man for, as far as being the provider?
Well, wait a minute now.
as far as being the provider.
Is that right? Okay.
You see how I put that?
They do have very valuable usage.
They have valuable usage, but what they're looking at is, if I can't give them that, then all I have is intimacy.
Right.
And even we play on that playing field too. You know, I make more than you, but I'm good in bed. Well, no, you ain't all that in bed either. So how can I do for you? Well, how can I provide for you? So it's intimidating.
It is. It is.
So that's my take on it.
Well, I just want to express very briefly, when I say that they are lazy, you know, they feel that they have to do, you mentioned that they have to do more. They feel they have to do more in the relationship. Well, I kind of disagree. A lot of them, not all men, you know, I'm not saying there are no good men out there, but what I'm saying is that there are some men who are lazy in a sense that they're like, okay, I can't live up to her expectation, so you know what, I'm going to get a chicken head. I'm going to get a chicken head. But that contradicts their statement of, I want a strong black woman, you know, who could bring a lot to the table.
But once again, the reason why I think they feel that way is because they're overwhelmed.
Yeah.
When they succumb that the woman makes more, what else can I give her?
Right.
Well, I don't know, I'm not going to do a thing because she said she can handle it. And we got to look at it in a different perspective too. We as black women say, I got it, I handle it, I can do it. But we need the support too.
Right, we do.
And we never say that.
Right. Well,
we want to be strong.
Right. So touch on something very specific. Men sometimes say they don't have a problem with a woman making more than them.
Yeah.
So what's your take on that?
They do have a problem.
They do have a problem with that.
They do have a problem with it.
Right.
And the reason why I feel that they have a problem with it is because, once again, they have to provide. I mean, biblically, they provide it.
Okay.
So it's passed down generation by generation.
Okay. Well, we're going to stop here because, you know, this is a very interesting topic, but right now we're going to have to end it right here. So stay tuned for the remainder of finances and relationships here at Life Talk. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks.
To find out what's in his head. So what's going on? Why do you support Kwame in this? What's going on?
Well, I mean, truthfully, Kwame, the way I see it, is just doing what every politician is doing in America. He's finding a way to handle the business, to get everything done, and he's doing it the best way he knows how.
You think he's doing it for political gain or for personal gain?
It's political all day.
I don't think so. But okay. Well, if you'd like to continue this discussion, definitely contact us at myspace.com/lifetalk, D as in dog, HN. And to get it on YouTube, you want to definitely go to type in Detroit Hood News, and then if you want to email us, which I'm quite sure many of you will, DHNLifetalk@yahoo.com. That's DHNLifetalk@yahoo.com. Now, Miss Tico, since you are a new addition here at Detroit Hood News, is something to our viewers?
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you. Please bring in your comments because we would like to know how you feel about that last topic we talked about.
Absolutely.
But as far as what's coming, how do you feel as African-American president of the United States?
Oh, I am all for, like, hallelujah. Really?
Well, notice I didn't say the first.
Oh, okay.
We'll continue that discussion next time on Tico's editorial.
Well, wait a minute. Can you give them a little more?
No, I want them to anticipate the next.
He is our first. Obama is our first.
No.
What?
No.
Stay tuned.